Okay, so I mentioned a minute ago in a video clip that there was a spot where the Bigfoots had obviously marked the start of the territory. They didn't want anybody going in. We see the blood trail comes right out under their territorial marker here. This is all fresh add-in, massive trees uprooted. And this is the size stuff that's common around the lodge. I mean, if you look, see these big long strings of logs here? This is a barrier wall. This is a fence. They're telling you all these came across like a fence here. Look, they come across, they come across, they come across, they come across, come across, come across. And you have the big ones. And they're across again. They're telling you don't go past this point. We know the lodge is down here, about 800 feet below us. Was the scariest stuff we have ever seen built down there. It's just massive stuff, and it's built out of trees like those that have been uprooted. And if you look like that one, there's no hole at the root ball where that tree come up. And we have carrions down there where there's hundreds of examples of carrions like that, even where the root ball has been set directly in the middle of the trail, 15 feet high with the roots on it, on trees bigger than those. And that tree's a good 30 inches or more thick over there. I want you to see these territorial markers here. This old bleached wood that's stacked up here, about 20, 22 foot high. Old bleached wood, doesn't go here. There's no stumps here. And you can see they're just all matching twisted bark pole, all kind of laid together. You can see how they're fashioned up here. And I'll take you over and show you kind of what I mean. This is a fresh tree out. And it didn't come out of the ground right there. So there's parts of it laying there. But these are like these up here. Big carrions. And they just pulverizing this stuff. Now the whole forest isn't like this. It's done in these big fence-like systems. But what we're really concerned with, though, is this blood trail that goes through here. And I think we should go ahead and move on. I think it's pretty scary because whoever's bleeding out, you can see just mass amounts of it. And whoever's bleeding out is doing it at a rate. It's just unbelievable, and it's not deer, so it's really scary. You got two people with a walking stick. Deer have all walked this trail, but it's obviously the person using the stick, and the many drips of yellow fluid here that's not blood with the blood is really sketchy. You can see the difference. So we're kind of thinking they just may have a tremendous head wound, which would not be out of character for the Bigfoots reported here have killed people and hit people in the head with rocks before, putting one woman in intensive care. You can see here. See, that's bleeding on top of the footprint there. And how much when the person slows down, you get a little uphill grade. The person slows down a bit and instantly have tons dripping. Make sure you stay in sight, Rod. What do you got? Oh my goodness. See, and this is the broad, flat kind of digs. Could be melt out. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this bit too now. And we'll continue on down this trail. You can see pretty sketchy when rangers have told you 30 people a year vanished here. We know the Bigfoots here are aggressive. You see trails of a couple of greenhorns cruising through. And yeah, that's not good. Okay, all right, we're gonna cut this now. We've got a bunch of cameras rolling. So.